Okay, so you may have turned on your computer recently and found this "Welcome to the new Microsoft Edge" come up as you booted the computer up. What it was, Microsoft replaced the old version of Microsoft Edge, this plain blue E here, with this multicoloured version of Microsoft Edge, which is a new version based on Chromium. So things might look a bit different. Now, if you're finding that you used another browser before and things look totally different, then it is possible that we can get our old browser back, because what Microsoft generally tends to do is it tends to set Edge as our default, like our standard browser, so that when we click into anything it loads Edge over and above any other browser such as Chrome, Firefox or Internet Explorer, Opera, Brave browser, etc. So I'm just going to run through this setup. So I've just clicked get started, so it's up to you what you choose here as your new tab page. I'd suggest go for focus, just make it plain and simple, and then click confirm. Now if you've got a Microsoft account, so if you've got like a Hotmail, Outlook or Live email address and you know the sign-in details for it, here you can click in sign in to sync your data, and that will basically sync your favourites and things like that in Edge with the server. So if anything goes wrong with your PC or it gets stolen, then you can sign in on a new PC or a new installation and get all your favourites back. So it's quite handy. Okay, but I haven't got a Outlook Live or Hotmail account, so I'm going to click continue without signing in. And then we get the welcome to Microsoft Edge page come up, just telling us a little bit more about Edge. So let's just click on the cross just here, just to get rid of that. And let's just click on the cross in the top right hand corner of the screen just to close it down. So like I say, so you might have had a shortcut on your desktop which took you to emails or Google or something like that, and that's all changed and you want to get it back to your original browser. So best thing to do is click on the start button in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. With the start menu up on your keyboard, just type default. Okay, that's DEFAULT, and then after a little while under best match on the menu it should come up default apps system settings. Move your mouse over this and left click once. So then we should get this default apps window appear. Just scroll down until we get to web browser, and as you can see on mine it's set to Microsoft Edge. Now click on Microsoft Edge and there you go, you can select whichever browser you want to set it to. Now if you're not sure, just go through each browser one by one until you get back to what you're used to. So I'm just going to work my way down the list. I'll click Firefox, okay, set that as my default browser, and then click on the cross in the top right hand corner of the screen just there. It might freeze for a little bit while it's doing this, that's perfectly normal. So and there we go, there's that's now set to Firefox as my default browser. So I'm just going to open up again and just see if that looks near to normal. And there we go, it's now opened up Firefox, which doesn't look normal to me, so I'm just going to close it down and I'll click on the start button again and I'm going to type the word default. Okay, and under best match up comes default apps, left click that. And then when this window appears, scroll down to web browser, click on the browser that's up on the screen, and then like I say, keep working our way down the list. So I'm going to click Google Chrome, okay, and then I'm going to click the cross in the top right hand corner. Now just bear in mind things might freeze for a bit while it's changing, so just click on the cross there, and as you can see mine's frozen at the moment, but don't worry, just leave it, it will free up. There you go. And I'm going to click Google again, and there we go, it's now opened up in Google Chrome, which is what I'm personally used to. But if, like I say, you still haven't got the right browser, then click on the cross to close down the browser, click on the start button, type on your keyboard default, then click default apps under best match, and then when the default apps window appears, scroll down to web browser and just keep going, just keep clicking on different browsers in there until you find the right one. Now if you find you can't find the right one, then it's quite possible that you were using Microsoft Edge, the old version, which unfortunately has now been replaced and you can't use it. Likewise with Internet Explorer, if you used Internet Explorer, this one here, the big blue E, then unfortunately that is no longer being updated. It's no longer secure. You will get a lot of websites telling you that your browser is updated and you need to update. Well, you can't actually update Internet Explorer now. The update for Internet Explorer is the new Microsoft Edge, so that is the way to go if you was using Internet Explorer, the big light blue E, or Edge, which was the dark blue E. Okay, so there you go. I hope this guide helps, and thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at CWTech. That's at CWTech on Twitter. And don't forget to check out my other videos in my YouTube channel. Just Google Chris Waite YouTube. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your support.